Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we are discussing about important MCQ for the Neet. This is our second video in this series of Human Heart MCQ. Let's start our MCQ series. P wave represent P wave in electrocardiogram represent depolarization of artery. Depolarization means contraction of arteries. Arterium is called as, which represent P wave. QRX complex represent depolarization of ventricle means contraction of ventricle, and repolarization of ventricle represented by the T wave. Okay. Blood clot is mainly due to fibrin plus corpuscles or other blood cells. Micropoliceman of the blood is called to monocytes, which are agranular leukocyte, which are phagocytotic in nature. Which WBC resist infection and also associated with allergic reaction? Eosinophil, which are related to the allergic reaction. Their secretions, histamine and heparin, increases during allergic reaction. Universal recipient blood group is EB positive. In a total WBC, leukocytes are 20 to 25% are leukocytes. Rh antibody from the mother Rh negative can leak into the blood of the fetus of Rh positive, destroy the fetal RBCs, which lead to the death of the fetus. Which of the following is the most abundant in the blood? RBCs, which carry blood in hemoglobin, are abundant in the blood. DCL neutrophil found at 65%. Neutrophil count is 65% in all leukocyte. Critical count of platelet is 14,000 mm per cube. Mature mammalian RBCs does not contain membrane-bound cell organelles. Parasympathetic neural signals decreases the cardiac output by decreasing the rate of heartbeat, decreasing the speed conduction of the action potential. Parasympathetic neural signals are related to the decrease in the cardiac output. They decrease the heartbeat and they also decrease the action potential. Heartbeat increases because of stimulation of sympathetic nerve and by adrenaline secretion by adrenaline medulla. Adrenaline is a gland which is present on the kidney. Select the total number of incorrect matching from the following. ECG is electrocardiogram. Atrioventricular node. This WBC is white blood cells. SAN is sinoatrial node. RBC is a red blood cell. Total number of correct match. There is a wrong statement. Total number of correct match. There are 4 total number of correct match. Heartbeat is accelerated by sympathetic nerve and epinephrine called as adrenaline secreted by the adrenal gland. Body has the capacity to alter stroke volume, heart rate and cardiac output all. To obtain the standard ECG, a patient is connected to the machine with 3 electrical leads attached to the following part except right wrist, left ankle, right ankle. Right ankle is not included in that. Find out the incorrect statement from the following. ECG is a graphical representation of electrical activity of the heart during cardiac cycle. This is true statement. For the detailed evaluation of heart function, multiple leads are attached to the chest region, chest leads. This is also right. P, R, T are the positive wave, whereas Q and S are negative wave in a standard ECG because Q and S are lies negative x-axis on the negative x-axis. Starting of T wave mark the end of systole of ventricle. Starting of T wave mark the end of the diastole of the ventricle. This is false statement. Select the correct statement from the following. ECG is a great clinical insignificant. Significant. ECG is a great clinical significance. By counting the number of QRS complex in a good time period, we can find pulse rate. Yes, this is true statement. The contraction of artery starting of P wave, not Q wave. T wave represent repolarization of artery. T wave represent repolarization of ventricles. Electrocardiogram is a measure of electrical activity of the heart. The most popular non-blood group, the ABO grouping, it is named ABO and not ABC because O is referred to having no antigen A and B on RBCs. Compared to blood, our lymph has more WBC and RBCs. As compared to blood, lymph having more WBCs and RBCs, no RBCs. There is no DNA in mature RBCs, as we know. In a standard ECG, which one of the following alphabet is a correct representation of the respective activity of human heart? P represent depolarization of the artery. This is a right statement. Globulin contained in a human blood plasma are primarily involved in defense mechanism of the body or formation of antibodies. Globulin is involved, and blood of AB blood group can transfer to AB only. Macrophage of lymph nodes are reticular cells. Granules which stain by basic dye found in which cell? Mast cell. Undifferentiated cell of connective tissue proper is mesenchymal cell. Blood clotting require calcium ion plus thromboplastin. In a parasympathetic nerve of rabbit is cut, then heartbeat increases because parasympathetic nerve are related to decreasing of heart rate. In human, oxygenated blood flow from left auricle to left ventricle during auricular systole. This is right statement. In a cardiac cycle, dub sound is heard when semilunar wall close. In our heart, two sounds are produced, lub and dub. Lub is related to atrioventricular wall closure and dub is related to the semilunar wall closure. Tachycardia means fast heart rate, bradycardia means low heart rate. In heart murmur disorder indicate the defect of heart walls. Blood enter into the heart because muscles of artery relax. ABO blood group in the humans are controlled by the gene I. It has three alleles IA, IB and I. Since there are 3 different alleles and 6 different genotypes are possible, how many phenotypes can occur? Their answer is 4. If due to some injury, the cardiac tendon of the tricuspid wall of the human heart is partially non-functional, what will be the immediate effect? The tricuspid wall prevent the backward flow of blood from ventricle to auricle at the time of ventricular contraction. The flow of blood into the pulmonary artery will be reduced because the blood goes back to atrium when the ventricle contract. It is true about RBCs in human. They carry about 2 to 25% of the carbon dioxide also. It is important for the Neet MCQ. In an adult, normal blood pressure is about 120 to 80 mm of mercury. Normal BP is 120 per 18 mm of mercury in an adult. This is measure 120 mm Hg is the dash pressure and 18 mm of Hg is dash pressure systolic and diastolic. Answer is because systole means when the blood is pumped when ventricle contract, and diastole means the blood pump when the ventricle relax. The, the difference of blood pressure between the systole and diastole is 14 mm of Hg, which one indicate hypertension. 140 per 19 mm Hg indicate that our blood pressure is increases, which called as a hypertension. Pulmonary circulation includes pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein and lungs, all of this, because the blood flows from right ventricle from pulmonary artery to lungs, and then from pulmonary vein it came to left auricle from lungs. All these are included in the pulmonary circulation. The instrument by which BP of the human beings are determined is called as a sphygmomanometer. The instrument used to hear heartbeat is called as a stethoscope. The system which supply blood to heart is a coronary system, which carry oxygenated blood to heart muscles. Hepatic portal system start from digestive system to liver by hepatic portal vein. The unique vascular connection that exists between the digestive tract and liver is called as a hepatic portal system. This is for today's session. We also discuss more MCQ in our next video. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.